Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be double tapping enemies. I feel like 703 day, and plus on top of that we haven't had a video with this vehicle in quite some time. The last video was back in 2024, and overall the tank is still fine to this day, although it is a tier 8, and you know what tier 8 means? That means you are going to be bottom tier more than 50% of the time. Welcome to the world of tanks. This is how it goes. Overall, armor feels fine until enemies are loading gold, or until the penetration is becoming just a little bit out of hand, if you know what I mean. So it very much depends on the situation, what kind of enemies are shooting at you. Meanwhile, we have an absolutely amazing, fellas, amazing first game where matchmaking goes, and look at this beauty, fellas. Just look at this beauty. Listen, tier 7. Maybe I need to complain more that tier 8s are getting a bad matchmaking and we will have a great starts. Anyways, what do we want to do? We want to be aggressive mother truckers, and I think I want to start everything from going like so. I want to believe that it is going to work fine, and I don't really... Actually, playing in the heavy line could be very beneficial. You know what? I'm going to play in the heavy line. I was thinking maybe I do not want to do that, but I changed my mind. Heavy line it is. Our goal is going to be simple: to say hi for a first gentleman that is getting involved just like so, and we will try to punish him with a double penetration. Now, where the alpha damage goes from this mother trucking tank, it's 390 alpha damage, and if you're loading gold, you have 270 millimeters of penetration instead of having 220. So that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, T32 is arriving. That is not what I am looking for, and oh, hello there. Okay, I really like the situation that they are instantly opening the doors for us. This is exactly what I want to see, and I know that I am going to be making quite a bit of pressure here, and hopefully we are going to meet a beautiful cover 3. Cover 3 would be my dream, okay? That would be absolutely glorious. Let's see who is playing here. IS3, it's okay. We slapped him for 320, which is a low roll, but what can you do? It is okay. We don't need to complain too much. We are feeling just fine. I really want to get involved here. I could take one for the team, and I could just simply make a hardcore pressure for them. Oh, side scrapping. IS3, come on, please, be my guest. Please just side scrap. It's okay, we should be able to penetrate him. Beautiful. Now he just fired, at least I saw him firing, so that basically means we can get even more involved here, and we can just simply double tap this gentleman. How are you doing? Kaboom. 800 in the face. Yeah. Now we are gaming, guys. Beautiful, magnificent mother truckers. Oh, Bizonte also crossed here. Okay, I see how it goes. Not a big surprise though. It is okay. Let's eliminate this mother trucker. Beautiful, he's eliminated. And now after 20 seconds we are going to get involved, and we will say hola, ¿cómo estás? That's what we are going to say. Beautiful. That's what we need to do for a full happiness, fellas. And I think I am going to go for a double penetration for that cover 3, because he should be playing in the open field. So let's see, is it the case? Definitely yes it is. Hi. Beautiful, 800 in the face, and we are feeling very good with this. We are feeling extremely good. Now, this tank is very powerful whenever you are playing against the tier 8s. This tank is very powerful whenever you are playing against the tier 7s, you know, because let's get real, cover 3 is seeing you and his eyes are becoming 17 times wider. He doesn't know what to do, and it is completely fine and completely understandable, but that goes whenever you are playing against the lower tiers. Now imagine the situation if we would play against the tier 10s. Yeah, it would be rough, fellas. It would be rough. I can guarantee you that it would not be as enjoyable as it is now. Meanwhile, we are going to say hello for this gentleman just because we can. Minus 800. Very, very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This T32 doesn't know which day it is today. Beautiful. Very good. Excellent start, excellent performance, and excellent matchmaking for a pretty strong and pretty good tank. And now, once again, there is still plenty of the meat left on the bone. All we need to do, we need to go and make pressure like so, if obviously we have enough time to do so, because I believe that some of the triangles, they instantly said, oh no, I am not going to be staying here anymore, so they will try to escape. But once again, we don't really care too much. We are just simply going to make pressure like there is no tomorrow. Beautiful opening game with 703, fellas. Beautiful opening game. And I understand that some of the sniper schnitzels could be sitting here and definitely over there, but I don't really think it matters, because we can get plenty of assisting damage and we can get plenty of the damage done. So all we need to do, we need to be strong and we need to say blah, 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 blah. That's all we need to do for a full happiness, fellas. At least that's what I want to believe. Very, very good. Trying to get involved. We are okay. Arta in the open field. Too bad I do not really have an angle on him. And he has angle on us. Still doesn't change absolutely anything. I know that this Jet Panther is looking at us, but once again, I don't necessarily care about that. And we will start making pressure very, very, very soon. Okay, beautiful. I really like this position, fellas. Arta is screaming, Arta is running, Arta is thinking about drowning, not on my shift. Beautiful. Now, what we could do, we could hit this guy once. That's what we will do for sure. Thank you very much. And now we are trying to find a bit better angle from the sniper schnitzels that are sitting over there. So hopefully we can get plenty of the assisting damage. And I believe that is reasonable and this is understandable. When hunt in the open field, we don't really care about this gentleman, and now we are going to go for a double penetration, I would say. Ooh, look at him go. Hello. Bam, double penetration. Beautiful. And now assisting damage we go, fellas. Assisting damage is all we need for a full happiness in this type of situation. Beautiful. He just got obliterated. Very, very nice. Perfect game to showcase how powerful 703-2 can be in the world of tanks whenever matchmaking is in your favor. Now, I really want to be honest with you that with the tier 8s, you are not getting this matchmaking often, and you need to prepare for pretty much 50% of the times to be a bottom tier. So to see the tier 9s and to see the tier 10s. It's just how it goes. Obviously, you know, whenever I'm recording videos, I do not know what kind of matchmaking am I going to get, but that's what I noticed. And this is what data shows for us, that matchmaking-wise, yeah, the tier 8s are very, very rough. Anyways, nevertheless, we are coming back victorious. We had a very, 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 very good game over there. Pleasure to see this. First class, high caliber, 5.2 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, just bloody perfection. And we made 270,000 profits. And keep this in mind, we have a personal reserves activated and we completed the mission. Without those two things, it would still be like 140,000 profits or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So it would still be good, but not as good. Anyways, round number 2, tier 9s, right? I know that sometimes folks are asking, Skill, you really cannot control your matchmaking? No, I just can't see the future. I have my bloody crystal banana, and by using it, I can see what matchmaking am I going to be getting for the next games. Crazy. I know you would love to get your banana, but I can't share that, fellas. Sorry. Okay, so what is the idea? Idea is very, very simple. We want to go into the city. We definitely want to go into the city, and I think we want to be... Enemy hawk crashed, that's good. I think we want to be aggressive. We have at least one sniper schnitzel sitting right there, so you know what? yeah, whatever. Why not to be aggressive and why not to dream about a good weather while drinking a mojito, fellas? What do you think about that? Think that could work. I think that could work. Even though we are spotted, most likely we got spotted either by the budget or either by the Kapaza. Kapaza is actually a very reasonable option. It's okay. Our idea is very, very simple. Extremely simple. We want to take this outer house and hopefully we can say hello for everyone who is considering to play in this area. What is the goal? The goal is to wait until someone will get involved. And I could even preheat the shell or pre-aim just like so. Because what that would give for us... that would give us a chance to cut someone by a half instantly. That would be very, very good. They have Conqueror spotted in the other side. So you want to say Zwilling isn't playing here? Apparently not. Apparently no, he isn't. Okay, that is very, very unfortunate. Would love to say something else, but I can't, and they have plenty of the sniper schnitzels in the back. This situation is definitely not ideal, fellas. Because obviously we want to see some mother truckers playing in the heavy line, that's for sure, but not this time. Now, T-54 is going to be very, very annoying to dig from this position, that's for sure. And he is going to be spotting for their sniper schnitzels. I know I can just simply launch it and go in front, but I have a feeling that I will bring myself to very, very bad position. I have a feeling it is going to be very, very, very bad, fellas. I have a feeling it is going to be absolutely disgusting. I wonder... I maybe just launch it. What do they have? ISU sniper, Su sniper, Vaza sniper, Waffle sniper. Man, way too many snipers. Look, there is a tiny chance that someone is sitting over there, so I'm just going for a double blind shot. You never know whenever you are going to hit the shots like this. I can tell you that much. So I am always willing to test my luck and to try. Yeah, you never know. Maybe. Maybe, fellas, maybe. Or maybe light tank crashed. There is a chance that this tree was knocked by the light tank who was going in front like crazy mother trucker as well. Man, that is a hard game. But it's okay. We are not giving up, we are feeling quite fine. All we need to do at this point in time is just to simply wait until someone will get spotted. Ares is making pressure, Lorraine in the open field, we are taking our time, double tapping, kaboom. 700 in the face, beautiful. This is what I'm talking about, and this is what kind of stuff we can do. And once again, our heavies that are thinking that it is a good idea to push in front, it's just false hope for them, with all honesty. It is not a good idea, I can tell you that much. And they had plenty, I repeat, plenty of the folks who we are pretty much prepared to slap everyone who would make pressure. And this is a very, very, very good play from the enemy team. You may think that they are playing like a pussies, and I would say that they are playing very, very smart. And I would say that they are playing extremely, extremely smart, fellas. I don't really think that we have any other alternative option but to retreat back and just try to defend against the zombie apocalypse that will come very, very soon. All the triangles, all the bloody junk will start playing super aggressively like this very, very soon. I can guarantee you that. They are going to start chasing damage in a moment. And yes, trust me, I do understand that the score is 2-7. I do understand that our team is taking one for the team. I get it, but with all honesty, I don't really think that we could change something about this. Honestly, I don't really think that we could change something about this. Now, T-54 may think that he is unstoppable and he's immortal, and he will try to make a bit of pressure this way. That would be absolutely amazing. Hello, through the open field he goes. Good. Oh, come on. Really, not penetrating the bloody kapaza. Ay. That is unfortunate. Can I do something about it now? But I can definitely cry about that. I can definitely cry about that. Twice. Well, you know, sometimes it feels like RNG is against you, you know? And in this game, I truly feel like we are just simply unlucky. Can we do something about this? Sure we can. Sure we can. We can hope that this T-54 will say he's the most powerful mother trucker in the field. That's what we can hope for. Meanwhile, we may have some support over there in a moment. Good. It's okay. Good luck getting gun depression. Well, I prefer that. He won't be lucky enough to get gun depression, but we'll see. And here we go. We are just getting farmed. Yeah, that's reasonable, and this is exactly what we can expect with the teams like this. Now you may think, why am I showing you the game like so? And I think it is very important thing to highlight that nowadays not every game is going to be equal. Not every time you are going to have the team that is capable of playing the game, and not every time you are going to be a top tier. This is World of Tanks experience, so take it and hope for a better luck next run. Okay, and we are back with a tail in between the legs while saying cow, 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 cow. But that's what we have. 1.9 thousand damage, no assisting damage, and yet still we scored third by our team and second by the damage. Man, that's rough. Anyway, 70,000 profits even with a game like this, but once again I want to highlight that personal reserves are giving us quite a bit of the profits because we have them activated. Typical World of Tanks fashion, fellas, Malinovka standard battle tier 10 matchmaking. So that means we are as low as we can get, right? Where the matchmaking goes, so we can't expect the best game over there. But once again, you never know. And all we need to do, we need to hope. Hope is the best weapon that we have, fellas. And by the way, we have a good saying in Lithuanian language that hope is mother of stupid. Nevertheless, folks, we believe. We definitely believe. Okay, I am spotted over there. That means that light tank outspotted us. Not a big surprise. I think only one way how we would be able to play this game is to snipe from the back. Yes, I'm talking about the super heavy tank sniping from the back. Well, super heavy tank, powerful heavy of a tier 8. Now, if you would pay attention what our team is doing, tier 10 heavy sniping from the back, tier 9 heavy that has a very decent armor if he knows how to use it, is sniping from the spawn, or I suppose to say playing in the spawn. Yeah. One of those games, one of those teams. That's okay. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay. We just simply need to be smart, and we just simply need to wait until enemies will do something stupid. And stupid they will. I think it is matter of the time whenever they are going to mess this up. Now, we can clearly see that Baza 176 is going on top of the hill. They have a top tier platoon. We have the tier 9 platoon. Yeah. Far away from being ideal. Far away from being ideal, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, we will try to make it work. We got this, fellas. We got this. Patience is very important. What could be the worst thing for us, I would say, is that if this EBR would troll a lot through the middle of the field. That would be pretty awful. We are hoping that he's not going to be doing that. Okay, we can see T49 actually he managed to go into the main spotting bush. So that means our first initial blind shot definitely haven't hit anything, but that's okay. And now we are just simply sniping. I don't really mind about getting involved in front. I'm not even thinking about it, because what is the point? What is the point for me to play against the tier 10s face to face? It's just straight up stupid, at least in my opinion. So instead of being stupid, we are trying to be useful. You know, we are not giving up just because we have a bad matchmaking to begin with. We are trying to do our best nevertheless. And yes, that's for sure, we are spamming the full gold because we don't really have any alternative options, at least I would say. Beautiful blind shot by the enemy. Not ideal blind shot, but hey, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Yeah, it is matter of the time whenever they will just simply launch from top of the hill, I can tell you that much. It is matter of the time. Dravets, I mean, we could potentially hit his lower place. The chance is very, very low, but as you can see, we were very, very successful here. That is okay. I mean, cupola shot, once again, probability of us hitting that is very, very low, but we can do that. And yes, fellas, as you can see that yourself, we are just being sniper schnitzels here. We are not even considering about getting involved in this game, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, we are relocating just a bit because we can clearly see that enemies are improving with the blind shots, and that is very, very strong. Good for them, honestly. Good for them. It's not a rocket science to figure out where we are sitting. And we can only say good for them. Meanwhile, there is E4 in the back. Let's try to punish him. Luckily, we did that successfully. Our Dravets is playing very, very well because he's pretty much spotting the enemy forces. Every and each enemy that is trying to make a bit of pressure like this. And this is exactly what we are looking for. And this is exactly what we need. This is exactly what we need, folks. Liz won't have the easiest time to go for us, at least I don't really think he will. The bigger problem is this T49, believe me or not. Man, I'm proud of our Dravets. It will take as a bare minimum couple of minutes until enemies can dig him out of this position, at least in my opinion. It will take a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, enemy Dravets is arriving to play more aggressiver. That is understandable. We can clearly see that enemy was a 55 is trying to support the Dravets over there. Although, once again, we are feeling quite fine. And we are feeling quite fresh where the hit points goes. We took only one blind shot of damage. I could potentially relocate. That basically means I can escape from this position completely. But I'm not entirely sure what kind of use we could get from all of this, you know? I am not entirely sure what kind of use we could get from this. Good? I mean, not so good that we did not penetrate him, but hey, at least we attempted to do some damage. Not the most exciting game for sure, but I can promise you that playing safer in this type of situation is significantly better than going in front, dying in the first minute of the game, and then blaming the team for being stupid, you know? In my opinion, this is significantly better type of situation for us to play the game this way. We have a cupola shot to the Baza 176, but with all honesty, I don't really think that it is simple for us to hit that. Cupola shot over there, whatever, let's try to do that. Unfortunately, we failed. Doesn't really matter. Concept, this is open shot, beautiful. And we have only 2 gold ammunition left, and after that we will go straight to the standards. Liz will consider about making quite a bit of pressure here. We need to take the safe defense parameter. That's what we need to do. Our Dravids isn't very happy with the current team and current matchmaking, but hey. I know that many people are not happy about what is happening in the game, but look into the positive side, we can always buy some more loot boxes, right fellas? Some more loot boxes for a good measure. Okay, Young Bing, I am going for a double. Probably not the finest idea from my side, but honestly I don't really think that it matters because we are currently out of the hits. And we can load only PCRs. Or standard ammunition, I suppose to say. $277 is eliminated. Oh boys, oh boys. The death is coming very, very quickly. I can tell you that much. The death is coming extremely quickly. We are okay. And we could see very clearly that whenever you are top tier or whenever you are having a good matchmaking with a tier 8 heavy tank, so your armor matters and whatnot, you can craft a very, very good performance. Whenever you have a matchmaking when, unfortunately, but you are a bottom tier mother trucker, then you can't expect too much. You just simply can't. What do you want me to say? You know, I wish to say that we could be aggressive beyond belief and we could just simply say blah, 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 while pushing through the open field, but we can't. Meanwhile, good, another shot. I am feeling quite alright with all of this. And once again, we are just simply trying to survive as long as we physically and possibly can in this type of situation, you know? Very low roll, which is kind of sad. We are going for another one because we can. And the death is nearby, fellas. The death is nearby. Everyone is going for us and we are being eliminated. Good. I'm happy with this session and I'm happy that we could do as much as 3.4 thousand in those circumstances whenever we are sniping from the red line. Even though it is not the correct play for a heavy tank, but once again, I can guarantee you that if I would go on top of the hill, I would be dead with pretty much nothing done, and then we could only cry how horrible this game is. Sometimes you need to play out of the book, and sometimes you need to pay attention to what is happening, right? As an example, you are not eating crab cake before you are taking a flight because you may end up in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Done that. Experienced it, fellas. Done that and experienced it. I can tell you that much. Anyways, 3.4 thousand damage. A bit of bouncing as well. We finish at second by experience. We finish at first by the damage. And our Dravid's MVP, he spotted 6.5. So he has done a very, very good job. Meanwhile, enemy light tanks played like a champions. There is nothing to say. Enemy light tanks were superior to ours, you know? So there is nothing to complain about this. Nevertheless, session was good. I hope that you were entertained and I hope that you enjoyed this session. We played for 3 games. We were top tier once, so we won that game, and whenever we were bottom tiers, we lost the games. Oh well. The average performance, 3.5 thousand damage and a bit assisting damage, which is 200, and I would say that we were pretty successful overall where the session goes. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. Thank you very much for your support. Where the patrons goes, where the YouTube members goes, where live stream goes. I very much appreciate you and I hope that I am worth your generosity. Love you all and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.